Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? Today we're going to talk about Jay-Z, we're going to talk about Diddy, Drake, Wendy Williams, and Donald Trump. Good afternoon. This is Dakota from Dakota's Den. Today the den is my house and my favorite chair, rocking chair, you see? Love it, love it, love it. Had a good day today. Went out and bought a new cookbook, the Mediterranean cookbook. And I am so excited. They have all kinds of recipes in here. And I'm going to show you the first, not that you care, but the first thing I'm going to make is hummus pizza. Ah. Okay, just wanted to show you this. It was on sale for $15. Okay, so first we're going to talk a bit about Jay-Z. Everybody knows, I'm sure, that Jay-Z's case has been dropped. The 13-year-old girl that him and Diddy alleged and Celebrity B, I guess there was no Celebrity B because the case has been dropped. Jay-Z is free. He's off the hook. Done. Finito. Jay-Z. Now, people are speculating. They're speculating, oh, it was a payoff. It was a payoff. He just got tired of it. He knew he couldn't win. And he paid the girl and her father off. And they went on their way. But I don't know about that. I don't think that's what happened because now that the case has been dropped, Jay-Z, he's keeping it going. Now he has a new lawsuit on Tony Buzby for defamation of character. I would just leave it alone. I would just be so happy to be out of that mess. But he has another lawsuit. And the reason why I say that he did not pay off the little girl is because why would he keep going back for more? Why? I mean, now he's suing Tony Buzby for defamation of character. He would want to keep that going? It don't make sense. It don't make sense. So Jay-Z is off the hook and he's suing Tony Buzby. So I guess everybody's wondering, well, what happened? Why did Tony Buzby drop the case on Jay-Z? But Tony's not talking yet. I don't know if he's ever going to talk. And frankly, I don't care. Okay, so next on the list is my man Drake. Drake is trying to make a comeback, and rightfully so. I always said, Drake didn't do anything so horrible. I mean, it's not like he's Diddy. The only thing Drake did is he act like a baby. He act like a Karen. He wears his feelings on his sleeve, for sure. He couldn't take a loss. You're a grown man. Learn how to take a loss. We all take loss. So that's that's all Drake. That's all he did. That was wrong. He was a great artist. But, he got beat up. He got beat up real bad. He basically got castrated by Kendrick Lamar, basically. But it can grow back. So good for Drake. So Drake has a new album out. He has a new album out with Party Next Door and Sony. Party Next Door is this guy here. And guess what? Drake is under UMG, but Drake bypassed UMG. This is not with UMG. Drake is doing pre-sales directly from his website. He's doing pre-sales directly from his website. But Drake is still in a contract with UMG. And I would guess that Drake is, with the things he's doing now, he's frustrated. He needs to get up from under UMG, and UMG needs to get rid of him. Okay, he's under contract right now for $400 million. $400 million, but he wants close to $1 billion. That's a lot of money for somebody just to stand on stage and sing. I'm sorry. But Drake is going straight to the consumer. He's going around the labels, the UMG labels. Okay, so, many artists have gone around the labels. Michael Jackson did it, Prince did it, and they always complained about the misery of working with labels because when you work with a label, from what I understand, you can't do what you want to do. You're always like a slave. Even though you're getting paid a lot of money, it comes a time where all money is not good money. If you're making a lot of money, but it's taking away your peace, all money's not good money. And I don't think Drake has any peace right now with UMG. So they need to separate that marriage. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so Drake is still in a contract with UMG, but he wants $1 billion. But I say he needs to go out on his own, and by starting a new album and going around UMG, I think that he's testing the waters, which is what he should do. He's testing the waters to see how it would be out on his own. So that's good. Good for Drake. So that's one way to look at it. Okay, Kendrick Lamar beat him up. The song Not Like Us, the Super Bowl performance, which by the way was awesomeness. Great job, Kendrick Lamar. But this is the positive side of Not Like Us during the Super Bowl and Drake having a new song. Look at all the free press that Drake just got. All the free PR. Money couldn't buy all the free PR that Drake just got because of the Super Bowl. So, there's always a silver lining. If you open your mind, there's always a silver lining. I think Drake is going to do fine because Drake is a good artist. I love that song. You used to call me on the cell phone, late night when you need my love. I love that song. I'm going to play it when I get off. When I get off the TV, the YouTube channel. So, let's hope it works out for Drake. Kanye West and Prince, like I said before, Michael Jackson, they got tired of the labels too. So, good luck to Drake. But one thing I want to say, Drake, and I hope you are listening, stay away from the beefs. Stay away from the rap beefs. They do not, you do not wear them well. Don't ever get into another one. I don't care if it's with me and I can't rap. Do not get into another beef and you will be fine. And I know everybody here agrees. It was fun. You were part of something. You were part of history. It was fun. So take your memories and go. All right. So that's Drake. That's Drake. Next, we're going to talk about my girlfriend, Wendy Williams. I love Wendy Williams. I identify with Wendy Williams for some reason. Maybe it's the big hair and being tall, and having an opinion. But I identify with her. I love Wendy. I do. So Wendy has signed an affidavit to relieve herself from her guardianship. You guys know that Wendy wasn't doing too well. She was allegedly drinking a lot. I don't know if drugs had anything to do with it, but she was just in a bad space. And in my opinion, just in my humble opinion, the reason I think she was drinking a lot, if she was, and in that bad space, and remember on her show, she fainted. She had on a Statue of Liberty hat, and she just went over. You know what all that was? Just think about it. Stress, what stress can do to you. Stress can make you sick. Stress can make you drink. Stress can make you do drugs. Stress can make you do a lot of things. It was all because of what she was going through in her personal life. And it was a lot. And all of us go through things like that, but not in the public. Not in the public. So I think that's what happened to Wendy. I do. So she went into a guardianship because she couldn't take care of herself. She couldn't take care of her money, and she couldn't take care of herself. And here's a little skit from TMZ when they're talking about her guardianship. See, so if TMZ said it, it must be true because they got lots of lawyers. But just because she signed the affidavit doesn't mean that she's going to be released. But she's trying. The judge on her case now is the same judge who put her in the guardianship the first time. And that's the same judge who allegedly sold Wendy Williams' guardianship to her present guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, who has a shady past, I must say, but we won't get into that. But you can ask the Latinos about Sabrina Morrissey, okay? He may say, okay, so the judge may say no, but, hopefully public opinion will sway him to give Wendy some freedom, because I heard her speak. I heard Harvey on TMZ give her the interview. She couldn't come out of her room. He was sitting in a chair in a building. The next building, it looked like a city block. Was it New York, I think? And she was up on maybe the 8th or 9th or 10th floor or whatever, and he was talking to her. And she seemed of sound mind and body to me. She really did. So let's hope that Wendy Williams, she deserves a chance. She deserves a chance. So let's hope that she gets that chance. I hope she does. I want to see her back on TV. I do. People say, oh, Karma's a bitch. She talked about people and she was vicious with it and blah, blah, blah. Everybody talks about people. How many content creators are there? How many newscasters are there? Everybody talks about it. Wendy was just at work doing her job. I like Wendy. I hope she does. I hope she does well. I really do. So she is going to be evaluated by a new doctor, and the new doctor was appointed by her new lawyers. I think that she deserves a chance. I do. The only thing is, if she does get out on her own again, I just hope that meatball head ex-husband of hers is not circling around like a greedy shark trying to get her money. I can smell it. I can smell him coming if she gets out. I can. So let's pray that meatball head is not allowed to bother her. Okay, so that's Wendy Williams. Good news? I think so. Good news. All right. Next is the infamous Diddy. Sean Diddy Combs. The diddler, the puff. Diddy. So after Jay-Z, after the case was dismissed from Jay-Z it was dismissed from Jay-Z and Diddy because Diddy was part of that lawsuit. Diddy's lawyers gave a statement saying that this is the beginning of many cases that are not true, that are false, and it's going to be proven. This is one of many. And I'm like, what are they talking about? Why is Diddy in it? Diddy, just go sit down and worry about yourself. You got one less case to worry about. Now you got 100, I lost count. Was it 120, 150? I don't know. But Diddy's lawyers did make a statement. So, just a little something. So Diddy has a new lawsuit. He is suing NBC, and he is suing them for $100 million. $100 million because of the documentary that showed on Peacock. Remember Peacock did a documentary on Diddy about 3 weeks ago, whatever. So Diddy is suing NBC for that documentary. He's not suing everybody else. And you know how many corny documentaries that have been out on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram and any other show or any station at the post office, at the car dealership, wherever. It's been so everybody talks about Diddy. Everybody talks about. My friend was here a couple of days ago, and she had a grandson with her. Her grandson was 12. He was talking about Diddy. So everybody talks about Diddy. So Diddy is suing for $100 million. So why is he suing NBC and not everybody else? Because everybody is speculating about Diddy. Everybody is speculating about Diddy. Even lying on Diddy, some people are. Remember Misha? She was on the Lionel B show. I don't know. I wonder how the Lionel B show was going because he was talking about some Diddy and he had people on there being interviewed. I mean, he really put Diddy. I mean, not that Diddy don't deserve to be in the dirt, but he just like put his head on Diddy's foot and pushed him down in the dirt with all of his speculations. Remember he had the girl on there, the chunky girl that was saying she was with Diddy and she had somebody put broken bottles inside of her, and she was in a basement, and it was babies around. And there was little Chinese girls that run, run, fight, fight. What? And she was crying. Oh my gosh, she was crying, crying, crying. But Diddy is not suing him. And then he had the other girl in there, the one that looked with long hair, looked like she had a hard life. She was talking crazy stuff. So everybody talks about, the point is, everybody talks about Diddy. But let me tell you why he's suing, and probably because NBC has more money than everybody else. But let me tell you why he is suing. Something just came up that I want to tell you about. Okay. He's suing NBC and not everybody else. Okay. The reason is because NBC reported things that were not a part of the legal process and were not part of his quote unquote background. Everybody else, like on YouTube, like I just told you, Diddy has a lawsuit. I'm talking about the legal cases. I'm talking about things that it's already documented. But NBC didn't do that. They talked about things that were not documented in court. They threw people in there like Jaguar Wright, Kim Porter, Albie Shore. They're not in the court documents. They're not there. So that's why Diddy sued them. The speculation was the problem. The speculation was the problem, and the salacious lies, or whatever they were, lies, that was the problem. The rumors were not grounded. They were not grounded, and there was no proof to the rumors. So that's why NBC was getting sued, because they were talking about things that were not part of the legal process. Shame on them. They should have known better. Lots of YouTubers are getting sued and getting named in papers and things. So we really have to be careful what we say. So, I'm just going to, if it's something going on, I'm going to say alleged. And some things I'm just not willing to talk about. I'm just not. Because I don't want to be a part of that group. Okay, so that's Diddy. That's why he's suing. That's why he's suing NBC and not everybody else, because they were salacious, quote unquote, lies, allegedly. So that's why. Now, that's my celebrities, okay? Jay-Z's happy. Diddy's suing. Jay-Z's suing. Wendy Williams, I hope she gets out. I hope she does. And Drake, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm rooting for Drake. I am rooting for Drake because I believe he's miserable. I believe Drake is miserable. He deserves some happiness. Let that man get some happiness, y'all. Listen to his music. Listen to his records. I don't even know Drake. I don't get any kickbacks, but just listen to him. So now, the last thing I'm going to talk about is a little bit of politics, and you know who it's about. I call him El Chapo, Trump and his minions. Well, something just popped up here, and I wasn't going to tell you this, but since it's here, I'm going to read it to you real quick. And it says that Trump. Okay, wait. Let's go back a second. This computers are crazy. Okay, Trump removes military protection from Canada until Canada becomes the 51st state. What? Trump removes military protection from Canada until Canada becomes the 51st state. So what? He's pushing that hard? It's not going to happen. Why would it happen? He removes military protection from Canada. So who is he removing who's after Canada? That's what I'm just reading this for the first time. Who is after, anybody know, put in the comments, who is after Canada where United States is giving them military protection? I won't ask Alexa because she don't know anything anymore. I got to throw her in the trash can. Until they become the 51st state. That's just asinine. Why would they do that? Why would they're a thriving society. They're thriving. That's the weirdest thing ever. Oh, my Lord. The Lord have mercy. I've heard everything now. But I got something worse than what I just told you about Canada becoming the 51st state. Listen, I don't know if you guys know this, but if you don't hear anything I say tonight, this is what you need to hear. Okay. Doge. You know, what is it? The Department of Government Efficiency that Musk is now heading. Doge. They call it the Make-Believe Directorate. Ready for this? Doge, and I believe it was Elon Musk, or maybe it's a collaboration between Trump and Musk. It's like because Musk bought the American presidency for $250 million, allegedly. Because Musk gave Trump $250 million for his campaign to help him win. We know Russia gave something, we don't know. But Russia helped Trump win the presidency as well. So now Trump is like between Russia and Musk, he's like castrated. He's like not even a man anymore. He's like a shell of a man. And he's doing all of these crazy things, taking away reducing Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, veterans, the nurses and doctors that work in the veterans, taking away jobs from federal employees. But listen to this. Doge just fired the nuclear weapons specialist of the United States. The nuclear weapons specialist. You know what that is? Well, everybody knows America has nuclear bombs. And they just can't sit there themselves. Somebody has to check on them. Somebody has to always make sure they're safe. Someone has to make sure they're not leaking. You know what happens when nuclear weapons leak because the specialists are not there to take care of them? Chernobyl. Remember Chernobyl? In April 1986, Chernobyl in Ukraine. The nuclear bomb leaked and 28 people, may they rest in peace. 28 people passed away because of that. So, Trump and Musk fired the nuclear weapons specialist. And these are the professionals. They fired them. And the part is, are they so inefficient, ineffective, so mean, so hateful, so nasty that they didn't know who they fired. They fired them and didn't know who they fired. And we know they didn't know who they fired because now they're saying, oh, we didn't know they were nuclear specialists. We need to hire them back, but we can't find them. There's no contact information for them. That's suspect. There's always contact information for federal employees. They want emergency contacts, and every, 5, 6, 7 years, whatever, you have to do your clearance. Even if you're not like a high-profile politician, even if you're just a GS-9 worker, you still have to fill out those clearance papers because they want to know 3 people that know you, and they want their phone numbers, their addresses, their emails, or as close as you can get, they want. So there's no such thing as we can't find them. That is totally suspect to me. But right now, there's no one arming. So that is the politic part. That blows my freaking mind. That's why I'm on here doing celebrity stuff because, I can't just keep talking about politics. I can't just keep watching politics all the time because you'll go crazy. You will go crazy. Only small doses. Maybe once every 2 or 3 days, I'll watch politics. I'm going back to Netflix, binge watching TV, and I don't mind talking about the stars because the stars are just silly. They're just silly, and sometimes it can be fun, like Kendrick Lamar and Not Like Us, and things like that. It's just fun. So I just wanted to come on tonight and give you guys that update, all those updates. Let's pray for Wendy Williams. Let's hope Drake gets back on track. Fun stuff, fun stuff. I'm really excited about bringing these videos to you. And please, everybody, I would so appreciate it. Really, I would. If you would give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Because I go through a lot. Not that I'm complaining, but I go through a lot to get all this information for you. And I truly enjoy bringing it to you. I truly do. So it's free to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm a new channel. I'm trying to get up to 1,000 subscribers. I'm more than halfway there, and I need your help. So please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and everybody have a great Sunday night. And I'm sure tomorrow's going to bring some crazy things. So I'm sure I will see you then. Have a good night. Bye.